Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor, still deep within Goblin-town. We still have many things to do, and I think we're gonna progress with that before going back to Glowing. Because yeah, there is a lot. We need to find a Matuga to collect the jail key. We also have a pending finding Zagh, a master of the guard, and it seems those two guys are located really close to each other, so it was the right call staying in here for that. Once again, we'll need to drop in here, like on the third, fourth time that we do this, and the problem is this guy's in here. No, the problem is not this guy, the problem is the previous injury that I have so far. Javelin skills, critical strike, well, this one is done for the day. Still gonna take a little bit longer. So, unerring strike. Oh, mighty blow, sorry. Okay. Let's try and move on. Basically what we'll need to do is find the next door to push forward. Our good old friend Farmer once again in here trying to fight us. So it seems this is the way. We need to find now, look for the door. Shouldn't be too far. Yeah, look, there it is, the boulder. That way we can drop aggro and continue on our search. But before we continue, let me double check in here. We're missing just the broken cufflink, not sure where that one is. And Goblin-town, Goblin's Cave, Goblin's End. Okay, the deep fires is the only one so far that we might have skipped because it was on the previous road. So maybe we can look for it. For the time being, let us try and find Matuga. Not sure if he's in here. Still need to move a little bit further north. Yeah, this is the way back from where we came. I'm not sure if I should keep collecting Rivendell items, because I have checked almost all of my alts and they have already max reputation with the Elves of Rivendell. So maybe I can look for a place to sell them, well, going to the auction house and selling them, because otherwise I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Okay, so here we have Zagh. It is Master of the Fist. So we have Master of the Fist. We should also have Master of the Shield, Master of the Master of the shield and master of the shield. Do I get those two? Or do I need to use conviction? Maybe it's conviction, the one I need to use to unlock that one. Okay. So here's the broken coupling. Yes, we have them all. Completed Bilbo's buttons. No title to go with it. But some virtue XP and some LOTRO points. And the Metadit, Explorer of the Misty Mountains. But, well, that's gonna take... That's not as simple. So if Zagh wasn't here, then Matuga should be around this area as well. I don't know. But since I don't see where I'm going, yeah, let's close this loot window. Let me check. Master of the Spear. Okay, no. We already had Master of the Spear. We have Master of the Fist. Exaltation of Battle or Desolation. Well, we do have Desolation. We can progress for that deed. But yeah, it seems like we have a lot of this right now. Okay, so this is the entrance to the Great Goblin instance, but we are not gonna do that yet, if I remember correctly. Need to find Matuga, but now that we are here, that means that we can also complete another Explorer deed. Well, maybe not complete it, but advance another Explorer deed. So let us take the opportunity to do just that. Lots of scholar goodies too. That's a good one as well. And the music in here is it's great. Okay, so here is where we're going. The sneaky creature that we found on the troll shows. That's a good... Every time I come here, this is a picture that I like to take. And the cave should be in here. Yeah. Golem's cave. So... I don't think there's anything noteworthy in the cave other than just the scenery. Oh, the scenery is good enough. Anyway, so... maybe if we get rid of all these salamanders, we can take a couple of cool picks in here too. Like here with Golem's boat. But also here at the shore with the island on the background. Over here, boy. Like this. And let us go to the island really quick. Another cool picture here. Like here by the fire. Well, just to have fun. Not necessarily lore appropriate, but it's fun. Good fun taking these pictures. And okay, that out of the way. Now we only need to find that guy in there. I know, we already got the key, Matuga. So, did I kill him and not realize? Maybe I did. I have to double check. Yeah, I defeated Matuga the Torturer. Where was he? I didn't realize I was fighting that guy. Well, good to have taken care of that. Now we can go back right straight to Aeglas and Glorwen and Vigor. So where to first? Okay, I think the first we'll need to do is make sure to complete the Explorer deed in Goblin-town. We need to find, well, Great Goblins then, that's it, and the defies. So let us go first to the defies, and for that we'll need to exit this room to the previous one. I guess this exit over here is the one that works the best for this. And as usual, those goblins in stealth. Making us drop the forced march. Okay, so here he was. After we climbed down the stairs. Alright. So we're getting close to the exit, which is this boulder right here. Now, defies could be one of those exits. Not exit precisely, but sideway. Could be through this sideway. So let us follow through. I think it's gonna be down here. Yeah, once you get a hang of how this place is designed, you can learn how to make your way around it easier. You see, here's the defies. I thought that was gonna be another room entirely, but it was just that, an extra space in here. Well, it's another room, alright, but you get what I mean. We didn't need to cross to another area to access the defies. It was just sitting there. Now we can go back to where to first? To Glorwen or to Vigor? To Glorwen or to Aeglas? Let's close up. Let us go to Aeglas first. Easiest way to get to him would be through here. This passage on the left. But that's not the one we're getting. This one is good enough. It's close enough. Not that close, but okay. Anyways, let us make our way back to Aeglas. No, we don't need to get down the stairs. Through here. Something that I have noticed that it's a little bit weird. I mean, we've killed a lot of goblins and humanoids here in Goblin-town, and as you saw in the previous episodes, we were able to complete the chieftains of the Dunedain and the Full Roar's Voidids, but not March Against the Night. I don't know why those pages are so scarce in here. Maybe it's by design, maybe not, but it's certainly weird for me. At this rate, I don't think we'll complete that deed in the Misty Mountains. So we'll need to, well, hopefully for Hell we'll have the pages we're missing. Otherwise Moria will have them. Impossible that with 10 levels worth of content you are not gonna find 3 pages. The place is just filled with goblins. So, but I want to complete that before going to Moria. So yeah, hopefully for Hell will have the answer for that. Case, we just need to bring the key to Aeglas. Yeah, this is a long way down. Yeah, still not there. There are a lot of guys. Here we have it. Alright. Let us talk to Aeglas.
How can I be of service?
It appears that the goblin was telling the truth. We are close now to escaping this place. You have my thanks for all you have done for us, Beriathan. Might agility of vitality, might vitality block. I'll take this.
Mind my words, traveler.
My plan has not worked. The goblins were prepared, though I do not know how. It matters not, though. Now that we have a key, the time has come for us to leave this place, Beriathan. We shall need to be cautious. Glorwen must be taken from here, and we will test the truth in Oguk's words. Tell me when you are prepared, and we shall begin our escape.
What can I do for you?
Okay, so not an instance, but an actual part of the area. Let us see the conviction of this goblin's words. If he proves true, then we shall see him to freedom. Well, be my guest. Open the gate. I don't think we can trust this guy. But if you insist, come, little goblin, let us make our way to freedom. And gives thanks for freedom, good old friend. Okay, so he's gonna help. He's actually gonna help. No. You almost fooled me. But okay. Let us free Glorwen now. I do not think the creature could be redeemed, but I would rather prove their evil than slaughter them without thought. So yeah, that's the inherent good of the elves. Let us lower our speed and be cautious approaching the other elf. And I say let us throw cautious out of the window. You do take your time, so let me go ahead and yeah, let us make our way to Glorwen's cell and clear the way for Aeglas. Now if you would open Glorwen's gate, and we'll go. Thank you, I will be safe from here. Let us lower our pace and see if we can save the dwarf the goblins had taken. Which dwarf? Did I miss a dwarf? Is that the follow-up for Glowing's quest? Because in that case, we were too late for this poor soul. She's gone. Okay, so yeah, it seems that was not part of any of our quest chains. Girl, if we're almost done in here, we're almost out. I will return now to my post. All is well thanks to you, Beriathan. So Aeglas and Glorwen have found their way to freedom. Just gotta make our way back to Glowing. I'm not sure which is the quest that will take us to the Great Goblin then. There is an instance in there. We'll need to defeat the boss, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a short one, from what I recall. So it seems this will be the end to our foray into Goblin-town. We did a lot in here. And there was still much to be done. But most of it has been cleared, so yeah, I think that's good. Let us just escape this place. artifact in here to harvest, to research. But the goblins, the enemies do drop enough color cases and materials. Maybe they don't compensate that, but you still... I mean, I think we still got a lot of things in here. And it wouldn't make any sense for the goblins to have ancient texts scattered around. Even if they were able to get their hands on some ancient texts, they will most likely destroy them somehow. So yeah. I mean, there is no ore or wood in here either, so it's fair ground for everybody. Almost there. Perfect. So let us get back to Glowing and company.
Well met.
This news is bright indeed, friend. You are proving an invaluable asset to us. We are in your debt, and I personally thank you. I have no desire to face a host of trolls driven forward by cruel goblin masters. I don't know what to take.
What do you want?
There are too many goblins, if you ask me, but then one is too many. However, if they are disorganized, then there must be someone leading them, someone with greater authority. We must remain vigilant, Beriathan. Ability, fate, morale, maximum power, and here we have parry, agility, will, morale. None of those is particularly an upgrade. Okay, now glowing.
No dawdling!
More black speech. We cannot waste any more time, Beriathan. The words written here must be translated quickly.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
We have no time to waste, Beriathan. Take this directly to Master Elrond in Rivendell and beseech him to translate them. We have already been delayed too long. It is vital that we learn what the Uruks are up to. If they are able to master the goblins of the Misty Mountains, who knows what force will be arrayed against us. Quickly now, Rivendell lies to the southwest, if you were not aware already. Okay, and next one.
No dawdling!
Aeglas has been freed and has returned to the field, you say? You have done well, Beriathan. And we have plenty of stuff to pick from. But what do we take? Maybe, well, the spear I don't think so, but maybe no. Let us take the helm.
Don't just gawk! Tell me what you need!
Okay, so let us sail. Most of this stuff, but let us leave all the task items in here so that now that we're going to Rivendell, we can turn in some tasks. Let us check. Let us check where are they. Gold cases. Silver and salt, already got it. You're only giving me salts and rods, and I want the scrolls. What do I need to do? Anyway, let us check. Here in the Misty Mountains, we only need to get back to Rivendell to talk to Elrond. We're not doing the giant part of this. And we can also return to Merilos with the pouch of gems. What do we do first? Let us go to Merilos first. At the Spire of Meeting is not far from the last homely house. Well, we're closer to it as well.
What do you need?
I thank you for this service, Beriathan, for Goblin-town is a vile place and not easily traversed. Yeah, I know that. My friend will be surprised and pleased that you have recovered the gems he thought lost, and he is sure to learn more of jewelsmithy by studying them. No, that's no.
Stay a moment.
I have done what I could, but about half of the keys were broken beyond repair or were missing their pieces. Return with these repaired keys to Candlelit and give her my regards. Would that I could have repaired them all, but now that I succeeded where most others would fail, it was not an easy assignment. Well, I'm sure of that, and we'll return to Candlelit shortly. Thankfully, we didn't remap, so as soon as we're ready to continue with the epic, we just need to go back and use the milestone skill. But Elrond has more work for us. Or well, he's gonna give us something else to do. This might be also a good moment to pick Bilbo's quest, but as I was saying, that involves a lot of back and forth, not only to the Misty Mountains, but also to Ered Luin and Dwalin, so yeah, more trouble than it's worth at this point. But Bilbo will have the quest that will get you to Gollum's cave if you don't make your way on your own. You know, we're Elrond is not in here, obviously, so up in here, and let us level up. Here are some virtue XP that I had stored from Hobbit Presents. We can level up determination and wit, I think, which are the ones more valuable, that provide the most agility and physical mastery. So those two are useful.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
Master Glowing was wise to send you to me. It appears that his fears regarding the goblins have proven true. Though I am loath to say it, it appears a new goblin leader has emerged within the hollows of Goblin-town. This new Great Goblin has united the goblins in there and even now defies the emissaries sent from the north. Glowing should be told that the emissary from the north is under orders to force the goblins to heed the call of Angmar. Warn him of this and tell him to be cautious. Take the orders back to him and bid him read my words. So once again, masters are a godsend. We're just a short ride away from Glowing's camp. And maybe he's the one who will have the quest to fight that Great Goblin, I'm not sure. But now that we're here, before I forget, let us pick the task board in here. Broken Great Swords, we got Gilded Sword Sheets, yeah. Pure Black Fur, we do have here. I don't think we have more of the others. Where pure black skin. Yeah. Now let us turn all this in really quick.
What do you want?
We have the weekly as well.
Greetings. Well met. Greetings.
And well, since we got so much reputation, well, not reputation, task items, since we got so many of those from our time in Goblin-town, and the task book is right here in Primborg. I mean, it's not easy coming back here whenever we need to turn tasks, as we have the master. So that's certainly gonna come in handy. And how are we doing with the tasks? Well, halfway through on this tier. No biggie. Alright, back to Glorwen. We're not far away.
No dawdling.
The Great Goblin! But this cannot be! Gandalf slew the Great Goblin with Glamdring. Another goblin has risen in his place, I am sure of it. This news is most distressing.
Welcome. You have come at a most fortuitous time.
Beriathan, I do not speak often of our journeys with my Lord Thorin, but I feel I must now. Long ago, we traveled through these mountains with burglar Vikings and became captives of the goblins of Goblin-town. Taken down into the dark for what seemed forever, we eventually came to the center of that place and met the Great Goblin. We were without hope in that place, for it was so dark that even our dwarf sight was diminished and all hope seemed lost. The Great Goblin discovered weapons upon our persons that had been used to fight his kind in ages past and became furious, and hope drew even further far from our hearts. Thorin, my lord and our leader, remained defiant, and though he attempted to placate the goblin, nothing would calm his rage. At the moment when all seemed most bleak, Gandalf the Grey appeared and slew the Great Goblin, freeing us from Goblin-town and the clutches of the goblins there. This news of a new Great Goblin puts a cloud of dread over my heart. If it is true, then we have no choice but to destroy him before the goblins are organized enough to march to the east against Dane, Ironfoot, and the dwarves of the Lonely Mountain, or to the west against the men of Eriador. I ask you to make your way into the throne room with your allies and find this Great Goblin and end him before his shadow grows so large that it looms over all within it. Will you do this? Yes, I'll do it. Okay, so...
By Doran's beard, won't you give me even a moment?
Alright.
Is a moment of your time too much to ask? Will you stop and hear my accursed tale?
Okay, so now the quests for the other bosses have unlocked. We did kill some of them on the previous episode, but we're actually not going back into Goblin-town. You see already where that throne room is, but thankfully Instance Finder makes this all much easier, as we only need to launch this at level 45. So yeah, let us try our luck in here.
In the darkest depths of Goblin-town, at the heart of the Goblin Kingdom, teeming with the vile breed, lay the throne room of the Great Goblin. Long have the inhabitants of Goblin-town been leaderless, but as the shadow in the east grows, calling its minions to arms, a new leader has taken the mantle of the Great Goblin.
Alright, so we completed the Explorer of Goblin-town deed. 10 LOTRO points plus some more virtue XP. And now we can switch this to loyalty. And let us look for the Great Goblin, which I think is just straight path. You can see the throne over there. Actually, these guys don't seem that threatening. I think there should be a Master of the Shield here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so my memory is not so bad after all. What do we need for this Master of the Shield? Guild Master's Celebration of Skill or Dance of War. That's gonna take a little bit longer, as Dance of War and Celebration of Skill are not a regular part of our rotation. Come closer, let us see if you're worthy of my notice. Attack them! Celebration of Skill is... I don't think right now it's part of any Warden's rotation, especially when leveling. Well, it does have some extra block and partial block rating, but it's not that necessary. Especially, well, in my case at least, I still prefer Restoration over it because you get a really nice self-heal that you don't get with Restoration. With Celebration of Skill. And when both provided the self-heal, yeah, sure, doing it as it was not hard, but now I'm not so sure.
No dawdling!
This old dwarf has had hope restored by your hand, Beriathan. All dwarves everywhere will know your name when the threat climbing across this world is quelled. You have my word on this. The word of a dwarf is stronger than the mountains upon which we stand. Assurance is no more, and we have you to thank for this. Yes, so what are we gonna take? The gauntlets, it seems.
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment? Is a moment of your time too much to ask?
Alright. So it seems, yeah, this is all as far as Goblin-town is concerned. And I can now go back to Ehat Candlelit. And proceed with a quest. With the epic quest, I mean.
What can I do for you?
You have returned. Was Merilos able to repair the keys, as I thought she would?
Stay a moment.
Excellent, Beriathan. It is to be hoped that one of these keys will unlock the door that leads deeper into the ruin of Delossad, and we may recover Narhuil hidden somewhere within. Return to Muildir, southeast of Ehad Candlelit, and outside the entrance to Delossad, and tell him what is to be done. We have an advantage now over the searching Angmar in Beriathan, I can feel it. Hurry to Muildir and make your return with Narhuil. Okay, so remember how the last time I told you the landscape of the troll shows was not particularly... Well, I didn't like it as much as other green areas like Evendim, for example? Well, right now, after spending so much time in the snows of the Misty Mountains and in the darks of Goblin-town, oh boy, is this a really welcome change. Like suddenly it seems so colorful. Where is Muildir now? There he is. Okay, so remember how one of our previous episodes we ended right here with Muildir before entering Delossad? Well, today we're gonna do the same thing because we are gonna start a new instance and I'm not sure how long is it gonna take, and I think this is a good length for today's episode. So join me next time, we'll see what else we can find within Delossad and what happens afterwards. For the time being, thank you so much for watching another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. I will see you on the next one. Take care, stay safe. Until then, bye bye now.